Today on High Now, we're gearing up for Halloween. See where you can get these spooky sweet treats. Plus,
COVID may have put a damper on things, especially Halloween, but we're here at Kamakanali'i to see how you can still be festive and have tons of fun.
and a Halloween treat for the adults. Get festive at home with this special cocktail. This and more right now on High Now.
Aloha and welcome to High Now Weekender. I'm Kanoe Gibson.
And I'm KAILUA Carlson, and it's Halloween! Well, it's a week away,
Kind
and we've got a little festive thing that the adults can do at home.
That's right. This cocktail is called the Red Rum.
The red rum.
Yeah.
It's almost like blood rum.
I know, right? And we're going to get a little lesson on how to drink it or how to make it from Highbrow.
Check it out.
Hey, aloha folks. Ben Flores from the Highbrow Room, located at 700 Queen Street, right up above Aloha Beer Company. Today we're gonna do an autumn cocktail, and we're gonna showcase the flavor of pear. So my cocktail is called, in honor of Halloween and things a little spooky, Red Rum. For the red rum, folks, we're gonna start with a couple good handfuls of dried hibiscus flower. Add to that 1.5 ounces of Kohana Kea rum, white agricole rum distilled and cane grown here on the island of Oahu. Now for the pear flavor, we're going to use 1.5 ounces of Belle de Brie, which is a pear cognac. To that, a simple syrup that I made using about 3 or 4 sticks of cinnamon and equal parts water and sugar. Just bring that water to a boil, add your sugar, have your cinnamon in there as the water's heating up, and that's gonna bring out some really fun flavors as well. To that, to up the acidity a little bit, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. And because October is the 10th month in the year, we're gonna go ahead with 10 heavy hands of Angostura bitters. 4, 5, 6, and 10. Excellent. Now everybody's favorite part, shaking the cocktail. Make sure you add plenty ice. Don't skip on the ice or the dilution. Strain that into a coupe, or you can put it over rocks if you like. And there you have beautiful looking cocktail. And just to garnish, we're gonna do a little bit of cinnamon stick, just microplaned over top so you get some real nice aromatics right away as soon as you grab that glass. Folks, I give to you the red rum.
Red Rum.
The red rum. Okay, and we got some right here in the High Now Kitchen.
Okay.
Shout out to Kohana. Thanks for the
Yeah.
rum. Locally made out of sugarcane out there. Ooh.
All I heard was equal parts sugar, equal parts water. Like water, sugar, water, sugar, water.
Water,
That sounds
sugar,
good.
water.
Go.
Okay.
All right.
We got
cheers.
our ice.
That,
Red rum. Happy
Red rum.
Halloween. We're a week away, gang.
Ooh. That's good.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
I always say that when I drink these. Very smooth.
It's all dangerous. I like it. This would go well at a nice little festive Halloween party. Well,
With 5 people or less.
Yes, exactly.
5 people or less and socially distanced.
all right,
of
if you want the recipe, you can go to our website, highnowdaily.com. Happy Halloween almost.
Cheers. Today on High Now, it's October and we're gearing up for Halloween. So we're at Dunkin' Donuts checking out their creepy crawly spider donut, as well as a host of other Halloween themed donuts they're offering to the end of the month.
We have a variety of Halloween-themed donuts. We have our Boston cream. We also have some chocolate frosted, strawberry frosted, as well as vanilla frosted, orange and chocolate sprinkles, so definitely Halloween decorated. But I would say our popular one that people look forward to, we call it the creepy crawly spider donut. Orange frosted donut with a chocolate glazed munchkin donut hole on top, and then it has 8 legs with chocolate drizzle and then vanilla frosting for the eyes, but it's super cute. A lot of kids love it. The Boston cream, which is my favorite, the chocolate frosted, and then we have strawberry frosted, and then we have vanilla frosted. And of course, the rest of our variety of yummy donuts as well. So we have a popular do-it-yourself donut decorating kit that people can take with them home. We did a twist to it for Halloween and we're calling it Do It Yourself. Instead of the normal items that comes with our regular one, it comes with decorative Halloween items such as chocolate frosting, vanilla frosting, orange frosting, as well as orange and brown sprinkles. Families love it. They can make their own holiday decorations when they go home, but it's a great fun activity that kids and parents love.
Dunkin' Donuts is about so much more than just the donuts they serve. In fact, they've got flavors of the fall when it comes to their drinks.
So one of our popular flavors during the season for fall is pumpkin. So we brought back our signature pumpkin spice lattes. And I'm going to show you how to make one.
Let's do it.
You just press medium right there.
Okay.
So we're going to do the milk now. You're going to go ahead and press milk. There you go, A. And then medium.
Okay.
There we go. And then you're going to take this over there to the pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, this is the magic sauce.
Yeah.
3 pumps?
3 pumps.
1, 2, 3.
And then 3 pumps of the vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then you're going to stir.
So this is what makes it come to life pretty
Yes.
much. That's all the flavor.
And then you're going to grab your espresso that you just did. And you're going to mix that in. So just pour it and then.
It's coming to life. All right, not too much, not too crazy.
Then you're going to move pumpkin swirl.
This is the kind of artsy.
Love it. You have created
Thank you,
pumpkin spice
Casey.
latte.
This is definitely the prettiest drink I've ever had on this show, guaranteed. It's perfect.
Awesome.
I can't compare it to the pros, but this, for my skill level, this is the best drink I've made on High Now.
COVID has put a damper on a lot of things, including Halloween. So we're out here at Kamakanali'i to see how you can still be festive and celebrate.
So normally we would have a center-wide trick-or-treat. Obviously that's not doable this year, so instead we're thinking outside the box, and we will be having a drive-through boo event, see some decorated vehicles and things, and then pick up a treat bag at the end of their drive. Community is at the heart of everything we do here at Kamakanali'i, and it was important for us to try to find a way to bring some fun and some joy, some excitement. It's been a tough year, and I think our community just needs something to celebrate, and we just want to be a part of that and give them something that they can do for excitement and fun on a special day. One thing that we've been reading a little bit about and hearing about is people are doing at-home Halloween parties.
This would be nice in the kitchen, huh?
So Soha is a perfect place to grab your decorations and things that you need.
All right, we got our decor, off to make some crafts.
Today we are going to make one of our monster buddies. Take number 1, some glue. Wrap the entire bottle with this crepe paper. Find some eyeballs. And there's the mouth, and there's your little mummy.
All right, how about we go make some snacks? Yeah. Okay.
All right, bye.
Okay, I think this is the kids' favorite stop. We're here at Foodland Farms with Chef Brian, showing us how to make some fun Halloween snacks.
We're making our not so spooky truffle bats today. Makai branded peanut butter cups, as well as, if those that are allergic to peanuts, there's also a caramel flavor as well. We're gonna break the cookie in half, and these are gonna be your wings. Poke a little hole on the side, stick it in the crevice that we made just now. Take a yellow Reese's Pieces, put his eyes on, put his mouth on.
There we go.
Okay, and that's your owls.
Woohoo! All right, and of course you gotta have a drink with it, right?
Yes, of course. Blood orange and raspberry fizz. Some raspberries and blackberries. Sorbet. So a perfect end to a perfect night.
Cheers. Well, I know they definitely enjoyed it, Chef Brian. Thank you so much. Where can we get these recipes?
So you can go to our website, foodland.com, and you'll see many more recipes that are Halloween themed this time around. And all of the products that you see here can be found at your local Foodland.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again. And of course, we'll have more information up about how you can celebrate Halloween at Kamakanali'i on our website, HighNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Kamakanali'i.
Coming up on High Now, we're sampling barbecue food out on the west side. We're at Dickey's Barbecue Pit. From ribs to brisket, get a look at some of the specialties when High Now returns. Welcome back to High Now Weekender. We're in the High Now kitchen, and the Dine and Shop pop-up's coming back to Aloha Stadium tomorrow. And over there you can find a bunch of food vendors, just like a High Street kitchen. So we got Nao Iwata over here with us. He's telling us a little bit about what you guys are going to offer at that Dine and Shop pop-up.
Okay, at the time, what we're going to be offering is this right here, our braised bone and short ribs. Also some street tacos. We're going to be making Kalbi street tacos, fish tacos, and something different. It's a korma chicken, Indian style korma chicken tacos. Awesome, it's going to be really good.
That's awesome. And what I love so much about Kai Street Kitchen is this is a plate lunch place that you go to. You guys got so much different variety of stuff, from beef Wellington to risotto. What else do we have over here with us?
Oh, okay, well, I have here our fresh fish, which is opa, with a lemon butter caper sauce, garnished with some roasted tomatoes, and our very popular Cobb salad.
Gotta get the greens in. Gotta get the greens in.
Oh yeah, Cobb salad is very popular. It's a Kalbi Cobb salad. It has layers of tomatoes, corn, olives, avocados, boiled eggs, and kimchi.
Got everything that you need. Now, as much as I like what the salad looks like, I can't stop looking at the hamburger and what's going on over here?
Okay, this is our fresh ground hamburger that we ground daily. It have a really nice gravy here that I'm going to be pouring on here. It's really good. I think.
I'm a gravy all over kind of brother.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Now you guys switched locations. You're in Kalihi for a number of years, but tell people at home where you guys are at now and kind of what's happening over there.
Oh, we moved to Mo'iliili, King and Coolidge. If you go on King Street, we're on the right-hand side, right after Eisenberg, right after the first Hawaiian Bank. We're right in the corner. For my generation, if you guys remember Goody Goodies, that's where we're at.
Awesome location over there, and we're going with the crispy onion on top to finish it.
Oh yes, crispy onions, and this is
get a little bit of crunch. Now, what is this? Is this the hamburger steak?
Hamburger steak, fresh ground hamburger steak.
Fresh ground hamburger steak.
Charbroiled. Can have rare, medium rare, well done. It's really good. I think you guys are going to enjoy this if you guys come down and order this.
That's right. You're going to enjoy everything you try from now and the guys over at High Street Kitchen. Let's continue to support local. In fact, Dine and Shop pop-up, they're going to have a couple of more food vendors. We're going to send it down to Kanoy. She's going to tell us all about them.
That's right. We're going to have a lot of vendors like Dean and DeLuca, so make sure you check them out. And Dean and DeLuca has actually been temporarily closed since March, but you can still get their delicious food. In addition to the pop-up, they're also at the Farm Lovers Market in Kaka'ako every Saturday from 8 to noon. And this is actually the same menu that they'll have at Aloha Stadium tomorrow. Dean and DeLuca has also created an Aloha Aina Fresh Box that you can warm up and enjoy at home. The box helps to support local farmers, and there's a new one every 2 weeks. Another good one to check out is Gifts by Karen M for custom wire art and jewelry. Each piece is made from the heart and can be given as gifts or kept as a unique piece for your own collection. You'll find earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and rings. Her jewelry has a local flavor crafted with materials from Hawaii using precious pearls, shells, sea glass, and stones. Her booth will also have some cotton face masks as well as hand-sewn gift bags in Hawaiian prints. And don't forget to check out some of our other favorites like Nico's Antipresso, who will also be at the stadium. We'll have more info on the Dine and Shop pop-up on HighNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Farmers Insurance Hawaii.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit started back in 1941. It's based out in Texas. Here in Hawaii, we're actually at location number 614. So here at Dickey's Barbecue Pit, our most popular plate is the 3-meat plate. It's also called Texas size. The 3-meat plate consists of your choice of 3 meats, 2 small sides, and a dinner roll.
2 of Dickey's most popular sides are the fried okra and the waffle fries, both of which wouldn't be possible without their fryer and water heater powered by Hawaii Gas.
Most popular meat is the beef brisket. It's smoked at least 12 hours, up to 14 to 16 hours, depending on the size. There's 3 areas that we kind of focus on where we take the fat out from. Another area we take the fat out from is along this edge here. We have 2 types of fat. We have a good fat, which is this area here. We tend to leave this fat here. When we rub this, we don't use any marinade, all dry rub. So the mustard that we use is mostly to help the rub stick to it. When it's in the smoker, it tends to shrink. This is our rub. It's black pepper, a little garlic salt, and then some Dickey's extra ingredients in there. That's the secret. Rub it in there really good, make sure it sticks. We flip it and we do the other side. So this is the brisket that's been cooked for about 12, 13 hours. It's been trimmed. We took out most of the bad fats in here, so you get a nice crust. This is one of our most popular sausages. This is the jalapeno cheddar kielbasa. If you like a little bit of spiciness in your meat, this is the jalapeno cheddar. So this is also smoked, and this one we cook anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. And this is our pulled pork. A lot of locals love this one.
Oh, I bet.
It's almost like Kilo pig. This is also cooked the same time with the brisket. So this is cooked 12 to 14 hours. So this is all the juices locked in. So we know that the brisket's fully cooked when you have this nice crust here and you have a nice smoke ring around this area here. And the best part, it's so juicy. On a normal day, we'll go anywhere from 12 to 16 briskets. Ooh. We have a multitude of different sides. So our most popular one right now is barbecue beans and coleslaw. And this is made locally.
14-hour smoked brisket is the star of the show. I can definitely see why. Come down and check these guys out. Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Kapolei. We'll have this whole segment up on HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
Coming up, it's a star-studded lineup. First, we're chatting with local designer Manaola about his latest partnership involving coffee.
Then we catch up with Hilary Duff. Get a closer look at the new products she's launching here in Hawaii. After the break.
More and more families are seeking affordable, sustainable, and safe products for their family members. Well, there's a new product line hitting the stores, and you'll never believe who's behind it. This beautiful woman needs absolutely no introduction, but we are welcoming Hilary Duff in studio with us. Aloha.
Aloha.
You are a mom of 2. How did you actually get involved with Vida and Happy Little Camper?
You know what? I'm embarrassed to say because my first son, I just wasn't as aware of like the natural products I was supposed to be using. So with my daughter, I was really just going through the mom rabbit hole checklist of like, my products need to be like this. And I honestly just kept coming back to ordering Happy Little Camper. I became like this weird mom ambassador, like just to my friends, like telling me, you have to try these, you have to try these. They're like super clean, they're natural, but they work. And then through that, I learned about Vida. I've used the same products for 20 years, not thinking about what I was putting in my body. And Vida is our fem care line. We have the responsibility, we put it on our kids, we have to make the same choices for ourselves.
Yeah, well, you just alluded to the fact that you are the chief brand officer. What exactly does that entail?
So stepping into this role has been really eye-opening for me, but it feels comfortable because I am the one shopping for my family and I do know what I look for. And right now we are formulating a baby line, so that's a lot of fun. I get to use my daughter as the guinea pig. I feel a responsibility to other moms and consumers to, make the very best products that I would want to buy.
You're launching this line in October here. Why do you think it's so important for Hawaii for these products?
I love Hawaii. The people there really do care about the environment and they care about health. There's no place you can go in the world where people don't care about their kids, so that's just a given. Our practice of making our products and what our products do for the environment and do for people, we're just trying to make it available and be as honest and open as we can. We want you to know that people deserve premium products, not at a premium price, and that is a totally realistic goal.
You're talking about being transparent, so I gotta ask you, what are your favorite products?
I would have to say the diapers. These are completely natural diapers. We never have leaks. They're really soft, but they don't sag. So I would say if you wanted to try anything, you should definitely try a diaper on your child. But also for the fem care line, you know, the tampons are 100% natural cotton. We don't have synthetics, we don't have perfumes. And so those are definitely my two favorites.
Thank you so much again for being this amazing, beautiful brand ambassador for this company, for bringing it to Hawaii, and most importantly, for sharing some time with us today. We know you're very busy.
I absolutely cannot wait to get back on the beach in Hawaii. I miss you guys. Thanks for having me on.
The Nespresso Hawaii Kona Discovery Box features a limited edition set of Pure Collection cups and saucers with unique art by Hawaii Island's own Manaola Yap, the pattern evoking the true spirit of the Big Island and the world-renowned Kona coffee.
We're definitely honored by this opportunity. Nespresso has a commitment to working with artists from around the world. And so they were looking into Native Hawaiian artists, and they came across Manaola from our New York Fashion Week presentation. And they fell in love with some of the different patterns that were represented. And so it really started from there. They reached out to us. We shared a little bit about who we are, what we do, who Manaola is, and the things that he does, the lineage of his family, and where the intentions of our patterns come from. And from there, they said, let's work together.
I was pretty surprised that such a big company and something that's worldwide, that they would even look that seriously into finding out what is curated culture, especially when representing it on a branding platform where you're going to use it as a work of art. When I heard about this collaboration, I immediately told Zach, I said, we have to go to the farmers before we agree. Find out from them what are the different collaborations they've done before in the past, who were they, is it a good opportunity for them, and how have they treated them, and we only heard positive things.
And one of the other pieces that we loved is they have 100% Kona coffee.
So you're really experiencing a full body flavor that truly is Kona. Out of all the farms that they chose one of the oldest, historically inclined to be a part of such a heritage collection. Beans actually in the sun. When you're taking a sip of this coffee, you're actually really taking in a part of the coffee heritage itself. When I look at our medium with Manaola, of course, it's based on, most of our principal designs are based on the art of Ohekapala, which is something that's been passed into my family for quite some time. I went back to the drawing board and looked at really the essence of what I believe defines us and ties us back, you know, aspects of our Hawaii. Created a pattern that I actually called Mauna Koke, which is Coffee Mountain. The technique of art design is done in this traditional way. It honors a time and space of tradition that blends both the contemporary times, the joy of its heritage and coffee culture, and the island of Hawaii and Kona. So that's really where the seed of this inspiration came from. I think we were even more so mind blown at the fact that we really were able to share about our brand and our form and medium of art here in Hawaii.
One of the greatest concerns surrounding the current pandemic is social isolation or loneliness, especially when it comes to our kupuna. We spoke with the wellness director from Adventist Health Castle and director of Humana to see what resources are available to combat the issue.
Relative to COVID, we have learned that how we connect or don't connect with other people has a tremendous effect on our well-being. In fact, in 2016, the United States Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, found through his work that one of the greatest conditions we face is loneliness. We need to be aware of the threat of a social recession. This is particularly the case for senior citizens who, in the age of COVID, have been strongly advised to physically distance from family and friends, which has resulted in social isolation. In the Wellness and Lifestyle Medicine Center at Adventist Health Castle, we offer a range of services that can be accessed through virtual means such as phone, Zoom, or FaceTime. We have nutrition counseling, diabetes management, group fitness classes, personal training, and free tobacco treatment. We focus not only on connecting people to resources, but we also provide a space for seniors and anyone to connect socially.
As we know, this time of year, especially with COVID-19, Medicare access is a challenge challenge for seniors. Currently, we're underway with our annual election period where seniors have the opportunity to switch or change their plan based upon their own individual needs. And that started back on October 15th and it's going to run through December 7th. And so what Humana has done is we did a market assessment, and what we found is that they are most comfortable in the comfort of their own home. And so we built our strategy around being able to provide them the resources to sign up or make those changes from their home. So they can either join a virtual seminar online, they can speak with an agent over the phone and be able to have that one-to-one interaction and still get the quality of service that's specific for them. We expanded telehealth services for our members, and then Humana has made testing easier with an in-home COVID-19 testing for all of our members. Humana waived the cost for testing, and then we also waived the cost for treatment. And if somebody gets diagnosed with COVID-19, we're going to send them 14 days of meals to their home, so that way hopefully that'll help them stay strong and get better soon. It is very important for our seniors to be able to go out there to Medicare.gov to get more information and compare the different options that's available to them. Also, they can go to humana.com/Medicare for more information.
This week, we're also providing a free book giveaway, Surgeon General Dr. Murthy's book Together, where he writes about the power of social connection for improved health. To enter, repost to your Instagram story, #wellbeing, and tag Castle Wellness Hawaii. Our book drawing ends on Monday, October 26th. Good luck to you. Hope you get the book.
Brought to you by MDX Hawaii.
Coming up, considering a career in real estate? With Hawaii's booming market, now may be the time.
Check out the training program that can give you the skills you'll need to succeed when High Now returns.
Welcome back to High Now Weekender. It's time for another edition of Checkout and Takeout.
That's right, and remember, with Checkout and Takeout on HawaiiNewsNow.com, you can always find out what restaurants, what businesses are open in your community.
First up, a local favorite, Cinnamons in Kailua is open for takeout delivery and curbside pickup. You can even order online, or if you feel like dining in, grab some breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays from 7 to 2. Cinnamons goes the extra mile to keep staff and customers safe by following all CDC and state guidelines. And the restaurant staff regularly sanitizes work areas and surfaces, and they also have their temperatures checked when arriving to work and during their shift. Cinnamons really cares about its loyal customers, and safety is their top priority.
That's right. Up next, more kupuna are staying home, but staying home doesn't mean doing nothing. AARP Hawaii is helping kupuna stay active, learn new things, and enjoy free entertainment, all while staying at home. You can learn how to cook local dishes like Portuguese bean soup, salmon miso, or Chinese dumplings, but I'm sure a lot of kupuna know all that stuff. AARP is also sponsoring free concerts with slack key guitarist Makana and ukulele virtuoso Taimane, and a concert honoring veterans will be done by Henry Kapono. And for caregivers who have been especially hard hit by the pandemic, they are giving away free Caregiver Wednesday webinars starting on Wednesday, November 4th at 4 p.m. You can sign up for any of these activities online, and the best part, you don't even have to be an AARP member to play along.
Nice. And finally, KAHILI, the Royal Standard, specializes in handmade jewelry and accessories. They offer one-of-a-kind pieces featuring pearls, feathers, and gemstones. If you're looking for something even more unique, they also offer design consultation and custom orders. The company is rooted in the principle Kahanu Aloha, or the breath of life embraced by love.
Love that.
Each creation is handcrafted on Oahu by expert artisans inspired by nature, people, and the arts. You can find weekly auctions from KAHILI on Facebook Live and soon on Instagram Live. They also showcase an array of products in homegrown Hawaii at Pearl Ridge.
Now, to find out more information about these businesses, head to the Checkout and Takeout section on HawaiiNewsNow.com.
Hawaii's real estate has been surprisingly booming, and it could be a good time to start a career here. Well, we spoke with Realtor Jared Sampson from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii Realty to get an update on the market and the industry.
This has been a really competitive market for the people out there that are looking for buying and selling homes. So right now we're seeing historically low interest rates. And so there's opportunities out there for both buyers and sellers. Really the first thing is to assemble your team. So first you'll need a realtor who you can trust, who's going to be an advocate for you and somebody who will listen to you. Secondly, you'll need a loan officer. Once you have those two parts of your team assembled, the realtor can take care of the rest. And also Berkshire Hathaway Home Services actually hosts first-time homebuyer workshops. So they're actually held online right now through Zoom meeting. And we have lenders on there. We have in-house lenders from Guaranteed Rate. We also have the president, Earl Lee, and Tracy Bradley talking, and also Scott Bradley talking about the current real estate market and what it really takes to get into your first home. So anybody can really sign up. If you're interested in it, you can actually visit our website, dhhshawaii.com. And if you also wanted to reach out to a real estate agent, they could also send you a link to the Zoom invite as well. I definitely feel, as far as working for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, I feel the support. I feel that there's always training involved on a weekly basis, hosts of meetings weekly. But I would say the biggest thing for a new agent is definitely the training classes that Berkshire Hathaway offers, and especially the RISE program, because it is an in-depth view of what it takes to be a real estate agent, what you can expect, but also providing all the tools necessary to really just perform at your best and also be the advocate for your client. During the RISE program, I opened and closed my very first sale with the mentor of my broker, Karen Shaughnessy. I felt very confident. I felt very supportive from Karen and also from the Berkshire Hathaway team at all our locations if I had any questions or if I was helped in any way. And if you are interested in pursuing a career, I would recommend it. I'm my own boss. I set my own hours. I enjoy helping a lot of people. So that as far as getting that satisfaction out of it, it's huge for me. So on a day-to-day basis, you're showing houses, you're doing open houses, but you're mostly being an advocate for the people who are really looking into buying homes or selling their homes, as far as knowing the local market, knowing the interest rates, and actually having a vast connection to people that can help you, say if it's a plumber or you just want to be the word of sound and just make sure that all their questions are answered. So really the first step would be reaching out to Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and we actually have a Zoom online tour, like a 360 view of what it's like to be an agent. If you're interested in learning more, you can visit Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii.com/careers.
Brought to you by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii Realty.
Coming up, the portable tool you can't leave home without.
Get a closer look at the multi-tools now available at City Mill after the break. When it comes to multi-tools, the Leatherman is one of the most trusted brand names in the industry. Today, we're catching up with the experts here at City Mill to talk about the variety that they offer and why it's important to have one of these multi-tools on you every day. Eric, what is a multi-tool?
First off, multi-tool is basically a hand tool with multiple functions. So you can see it has pliers, knife blades, it has scissors, screwdrivers. So instead of having to break out your toolbox, so a lot of times it's just easier to just break this out. A lot of it's tied to convenience. I've been doing this for a long time, so I've seen many brands. I always go back to Leatherman. It's just the fit, the finish, the build, the quality. You have your fishermen, your hunters, general sportsmen. You have DIYers who use it. You have contractors who use it. Best-selling multi-tool is the Leatherman Wave Plus. It has your basic pliers. It has a heavy-duty wire cutter with replaceable blades, knife blade, saw. On the inside of the tool, screwdrivers, can openers, you even have a scissors. The one thing I like about the Leatherman Wave Plus, it has a bit drive you can interchange bits with. Another Leatherman that City Mill carries is the Leatherman Raptor. This was designed for EMTs, firemen. This would be great to keep in your car. You got a small little ruler on here. You actually have a seatbelt cutter, along with an oxygen tank wrench, cardboard tip that can actually break windshields, windows, if in case people get caught in cars. This is Leatherman's first redesigned in over 20 years. It's called the Leatherman Free Collection. You can access the pliers by just using one hand. They're held together by magnets. And the other great thing about this tool is that all the tools are accessible from the outside. You have the Leatherman Micra. It has a scissors basically, but you can put it in your keychain, keep it in your purse.
And the best part, gang, is that all of these multi-tools that Leatherman carries is available at City Mills across the island and also available at citymill.com.
Brought to you by City Mill.
Keeping busy is something that requires us to tap a little deeper into our creative reserves these days. An even greater challenge for our senior communities, which have proven to be the most vulnerable population. The Arcadia family of companies is doing all it can to ensure that its residents and members remain active with new activities and programs.
Due to COVID, it was very limiting. You know, we had a lot going on in the community. There was definitely more of a buzz. We had families visiting and various programs and activities. Our attendance would range from like 30 all the way up to 120. So we had to be pretty creative. Recently, we've been trying to extend our reach to more of our residents. Every month, we're going to do like a quick and fun hands-on craft project in their elevator lobby. This month, we started our first bus ride excursion, and you hear a lot of the residents, you know, discuss how different the world looks. And then it also kind of sparks in them like reminiscing. We've also done talk story programs. We have small groups kind of meet up together and we discuss a theme. And so it's really nice to see them open up and have fun. It was really nice.
As we adjusted, the residents had to adjust with us. So at Arcadia, we've incorporated like sign-up sheets for our classes. We basically pre-assigned our residents to certain classes. So we've incorporated our in-house channel so that residents can basically do chair exercises safely in their apartment, so we don't necessarily need to worry about falls happening. And then we've also been streaming some of our classes at Craigside. And then over at Arcadia, we just started to incorporate games for the residents. So we've started bowling, and then every month we're going to start a new game.
Previous to COVID-19, we would offer a weekly popcorn distribution. But since we've moved to delivering popcorn to resident rooms, since we know that our residents are limiting their outside activity, we decided to implement monthly snack sales from places that they would regularly visit. So this gives the residents the opportunity to feel like they're shopping and picking out some of their favorite treats. Manawaki Market is a free market that dining has implemented. It's a chance for our residents to pick up their favorite selections from like their salad bar. What we do is on a weekly basis, we come together. The staff then hosts a little market for the residents, and about 120 to 130 residents come down to pick up about 4 items from our lobby. So it's a fun one for them as well. They like to shop. We really want to maintain their healthy lifestyles.
Brought to you by Arcadia Family of Companies.
Coming up, it's one of Hawaii's best places to work 8 years in a row.
See why people love working at Hawaii State Federal Credit Union after the break.
The Hawaii State Federal Credit Union has earned the distinction of being named one of Hawaii's best places to work 8 years in a row. With great benefits and a thriving employee engagement program, it's easy to see why.
Hawaii State Federal Credit Union is a great place to work because it's like family. So it's important for us to create a really safe environment, a fun place, and a place where people can be productive. That's one of the reasons why we're a great place to work. We want people to be excited about coming to work every day. We work hard, but we play hard. We encourage people to collaborate, to work together, and having fun is important. We spend more time at work sometimes than we do with our own families. We are always looking for good, talented people, enthusiastic employees. Specifically, we're hiring in the mortgage area, mortgage underwriters and processors, loan operations staff, and call center reps. We have a good reputation in the community for being a great place to work. So people actually come to us. That's one of the reasons we started the internship program, was because we wanted to develop that next generation of leaders in Hawaii. We've partnered with Chaminade University, and we host 2 to 3 college interns, and it's a full semester program. They're working right alongside our team members, our staff. It's just like a normal job. They've got to interview, they've got to apply.
The internship itself really allowed me to immerse myself in an academic environment way beyond the classroom, build a network within an actual professional setting, develop job skills that I know will help me as I progress throughout my career, and generally just gain a whole wide array of financial knowledge that I know will help me in both my professional and personal aspirations. Even before I assume the position of an intern. I did my research on the company and I was very pleased to find out that the credit union and I share 3 common core values, and those include family, innovation, and growth. When I came into the credit union, I saw just how much they put the members first, and it was very, very refreshing.
So it's amazing what you can accomplish when you have the right opportunity, you've got good, talented people, and the right company. And that's what we've been able to accomplish here at Hawaii State FCU. Our employees are able to do a great job, have fun at work, but they're also serving our members and serving our community. For more details on positions we have open, you can go to our website, hawaiistatefcu.com careers.
Brought to you by Hawaii State FCU.
Because we aren't able to meet in person, AARP Hawaii is offering a slew of virtual activities ranging from fast and ono cooking demonstrations to online concerts and even a virtual book club to keep the community connected during these times.
Older adults are some of the most vulnerable in the coronavirus pandemic, so now we're doing all of our activities online and on Facebook. It's interesting because we've actually been able to offer things more frequently, and we've been able to try things that we've never done before, like our online cooking series, Fast, Healthy, and Ono Cooking with Chef Daniel Swift. We've designed it so that people can cook along with the chef, which you really wouldn't be able to do if we were offering it in person. That series has taken off. We've been having more than 200 people every time, so I think people really do love it. In some ways, it's been challenging for us because our members are not the early adopters of technology, but in many ways, we've been able to get very creative. In November, we're launching what we call Caregiver Wednesdays. November is National Caregiver Month, so every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and sometimes during other times of the day, we'll be offering a series of events that will help people who are caring for older adults. So that might be something like understanding the community resources or how Social Security and Medicare works, to legal issues or caring for people with dementia. We're kicking that series off with Linda Coble, who's former KGMB news anchor. She took care of her husband, TV anchor Kirk Matthews, when he developed cancer, and she's going to share her story and what she did to kind of find a balance between caring for her husband and caring for herself. We are trying to offer a variety of fun activities that have a purpose. So we're working with local musicians to bring awareness to important causes like food security, caregiving, and veterans, military, and family resources. You know, AARP surveyed adults 50 and older earlier this year and found that people who listened to music reported better mental well-being and lower levels of anxiety and depression compared to the general population. We're having 3 concerts coming up on Zoom and Facebook. So on October 30th, Slaki virtuoso Makana will be performing for us, and his performance will help raise awareness about food security resources. Then on November 6th, we'll feature Taimane, who's an incredible ukulele player, and she'll be helping us to celebrate family caregivers of older adults. And then on November 21st, Kapono, who's a veteran himself, will help us salute veterans. And again, you can join us on these events on Zoom or by visiting aarp.org/nearyou or registering for the events on Facebook Live. So all of these events are free, and we do plan them with our members and their families in mind, but what we do at AARP, we're doing for everyone, so you do not have to be a member.
Brought to you by AARP Hawaii. Coming up, a revenge story that might leave you shaking in your boots.
The tale of the red-headed beauty from Maui when High Now returns. Welcome back to High Now Weekender. Now, Halloween wouldn't be complete without a ghost story, and you're about to hear one from Lopaka at Mysteries of Hawaii.
That's right, so brace yourselves for the tale of the red-headed beauty from Maui.
My tutu said that when she was growing up in Wainaku, she learned how to make sweetbreads, so that by the time she was married to my grandpa, that's what she was known for. Everybody would come to her house to buy sweetbread. And she said in the Wainaku village, the plantation boss married this Portuguese girl from Pukalani on Maui. And the way that happened is this Portuguese girl from Pukalani, red hair and just beautiful. So beautiful that all the women in the area hated her, especially the wives. And so it got so bad that the women were threatening to physically beat her. So they sent that girl to live in Hilo. Every day, everybody had to work on the plantation. But once the plantation boss saw this girl, he instantly fell in love with her. And so every day this girl from Pukalani would come buy sweetbread for my tutu because it reminded her of Maui. She said for some reason, that poor girl, only 20 years old, she passed away. Nobody knows how. And so she didn't know that my Uncle Philip was listening to the conversation the whole time. And that my Uncle Philip, hearing that, got all mad. He thought to himself, oh wow, you know, this lady come buy sweetbread from my mom, but you know, she don't give her money, not knowing that my tutu wouldn't take the money. And he thought to himself, you know, that's unfair. My mama deserves something. That Uncle Philip snuck out from his bedroom one night and took the pillowcase and went to the plantation boss's house and snuck in through the window. And back then, when somebody died, there's no funeral home, no mortuary. Everything is done in the house. And so they had the services and everything, and you know, nobody came to the services because nobody liked her, except for my tutu and the priest and the plantation boss. Uncle Philip goes up to the casket. She's laying there like this, on her wrist, around her neck. Everything is all the jewelry she owned, gold, diamonds, you know, necklace, bracelet, earrings, everything. He starts taking everything off, puts it in a pillowcase, and says to the dead woman, now we even. 3 nights later, my tutu said, outside, about 8 o'clock at night, get one knock on the door. My grandfather opens the door. There's a lady standing there dressed in black and she has a veil over her face. And all the lady says is, Philip, I want to talk to Philip. He has something that belongs to me. And so without thinking, my grandfather says to my Uncle Philip Jr., hey, boy, come here. When my Uncle Philip looks out the door, my grandfather's holding the lantern like this further out. The woman dressed in black lifts up her veil like this. And my Uncle Philip can see it's the dead woman, the one he stole the jewelry from. Ah! Uncle Philip yells, runs into the bedroom, locks the door, but shows him the pillowcase full of the jewelry. Plantation boss isn't mad. So Uncle Philip put the jewelry back. 3 nights later, and in the middle of the night, all of a sudden, my Uncle Philip feels this tremendous weight on his chest. He wakes up, the ghost of that plantation boss's wife. Her face right up to his, the nose is nearly touching, and she says, thank you for returning my jewelry, because if you didn't, you would be with me in the coffin.
I can't help but just laugh in the face of danger. That's creepy.
Yeah, moral of that story, don't take anything that doesn't belong to you.
Never. And you're going to have more of those ghost stories coming up for us.
We haven't heard the last from Lopaka. He'll be back next week to tell us another one. That one even more creepier. Don't miss our show. That's next week. Halloween on High Now. Get ready.
Can't wait. We'll see you guys on Monday morning. Bye now.
Aloha.